Cheers to this reading. Okay. I've kind of had to wait like a little bit of time to do this reading because energy is moving. And when it's moving, I don't really like to channel it as it's moving because I'd like to just channel it once it gets to its position. So this leads me to what deck are we going to use? Here we go. All right. I'm Whitney Moon. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. If it doesn't resonate with you, just know the message is general. Okay. It's not personal. The analogies can change. The people can change. The sex can change. Okay. Use it how it sees fit. Also, I do offer personal readings. Okay. If you guys want a personal reading, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. Okay. And I am available for you there. And thanks for subscribing. And if you like this reading, thank you for liking it. Okay. 111 on the clock. We're going to get it cracking. I want to know what's going on. Yesterday when I did a reading, my sister ran the water in the kitchen the entire time. And now I started a reading and she has started running the water again. She's running the water constantly. I mean, I can't say there's nothing wrong with it because I run the water too. But every time I go and sit and do a reading, she turns that fucking water on. And I don't know, maybe it's just to cover my voice or cover something, but like it wants to annoy me right now. And I feel like it's not going to. It's my sister. She doesn't annoy me. She's doing dishes right now. I can hear her. It just is the time, you know, it's the timing. So a message could be coming in. Okay. And, it's an emotional message. It's got something to do with the water and it has something to do with your loyalty towards something. Okay. The world has had differences with you or somebody has had, a difference of opinion with who you are. Okay. And honestly, it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. You are who you are. If you get agitated, you get agitated. If it's really hard for you to be here, guess what? It's really fucking hard for you to be here. No one's perfect. And to say that you have to be perfect in order to get somewhere or in order to have a partner or in order to have a family, someone's playing you. They're trying to get you angry and poke the bear and piss you off and do something. Okay. This is in the air. It's literally in the water. Someone's trying to use their emotions against you. Okay. And the thing that people don't realize is that we all are different. Okay. All of us are different. And the fact that people are going to try to say that that's a bad thing because we're all supposed to be the same is ridiculous. None of us are supposed to be the same. Even twins aren't the same. Even identical. They have different personalities. Everybody has different wants, different needs, different expectations, different journeys, different karma. Everybody has different. Everybody can deal with pressure different. People can deal with sounds different. Not everything agitates everybody. And somebody's getting agitated with you. They're getting agitated with what you're doing. They're getting agitated with how you're speaking, how you're presenting yourself, what you're posting, what you're saying, how you are, how you dress. They are affected by the difference between you and them. And guess what? Tell them to go fuck themselves. Okay. This isn't a time to be nice anymore. This is a time, these people that were so-called nice to you were cutting you down. And now they want to be like you. So now they're trying to take everything about you and change you so then you can give your characteristics up to them, right? And then they can leave you with all the shitty ones. Everybody tries to swap with you. You would have no idea how many people try to swap lives with you just on a daily basis. They see something in your life that they want. They see something that you have and they want it. And it's disgusting. It's ridiculous and it's petty. Because if people realize they could make it and work hard for everything that you have. But guess what? Once they start working hard, their expectations on what they want and what they deserve are going to change, because what you have in your life and what you get in your life and what you deserve in your life is not what somebody else gets, receives, or fucking deserves. Okay. And this is grounded. Your individuality is everything. Your difference between people is what makes you you. You don't want to be like other people. Just because something irritates somebody, guess what? It doesn't bother you. People, you know, they fuck around and they drive like idiots all around you. Guess what? It doesn't affect you. But they want it to affect you because it affects them. They don't understand how you can stay so cool, calm, and collected in a place where they're getting poked and they want to freak out, and they do freak out. But it's almost like somebody wants to project who they are versus who you are, right? Saying there is no way that people can be like that. There, you know how many people tell me, okay, they'll talk shit behind my back and say that there's no way that I can be as happy as I am without being drunk. Are you fucking kidding? Happiness is a choice. You choose to wake up and be happy. It has nothing to do with alcohol content. It has nothing to do with how much weed I smoke. I'm the one that chooses to have the positive mind frame and the positive attitude for that day. It has nothing to do with what I'm consuming. If you're around people that can only be happy when they drink, that's your life. Other people can live it different. And to know that other people are different is to recognize that you're living in this world for once, you know, and that like saying that you're like everybody or saying that you have to be like everybody and that you have to react how they do and you have to act how they do. And if they have a stressful day and have a beer, you have to have a stressful day and have a beer. No, I deal with stress differently. I have to get outside and get some fresh air. The first thing I want is not alcohol, right? It's to breathe. If I get frustrated or confused or stressed out in a situation, there's something going on and I want to figure out what's behind what's bothering me. I don't want to cover it up with some type of drug or some type of substance. I don't drink. I haven't drank for years. And the thing is that I used to drink like at least 3-4 times a week. Right? I was always drinking. And now it's like, oh my God, I might have a mimosa. I might once every 6 or 7 months. It just depends. I'm not breaking it down to I only drink, but I only drink when I really want to have a drink. And that's it. I don't let alcohol control me. I don't let weed control me. I don't let anything control me. Why the fuck would you? You know, like if you've got a head on your shoulders, to let something control you means that you don't have control of something. Why do you not have control of something that's in your life? You may want to get a grip of it, at least. Maybe not be able to control it, but at least get a grip on it, be able to handle it. Okay? Trust me, we have a snake in this house that doesn't want anything to do with people. Okay, we keep trying. She hides. She doesn't really come out. And we took her out once. My sister took her out once, and she fucking went buck wild. And we're like, hey, that's what it is. You know, like some people, they don't want to be touched. Some snakes don't want to be touched. Some animals don't want to be touched. Not every animal is the same as the next animal. Not every snake is the same. My other 2 snakes are adored. Like they if they don't get touched, they get upset. You know, like people are different. If snakes are different and dogs are different, how the fuck are people different, right? As it's portraying on this card, as 2 cats are different. Yeah, they're both fucking cats, but they're not the same cat. They're not the same breed. They're not the same color. They're not the same personality. They're not the same, okay? Somebody has been keeping you away, I think, from you because you're different. And they used to be able to use that against you. They used to have to live in this world where your differences bothered them. And now it's like, bitch, haven't you realized my differences make me? I'm not going to go and do it your way. I never have. I'm always going to, if you do it that way, I can guarantee you I'm going to do it this way. I am not going to do it the way that you do it. It doesn't matter. It's not sexist. It's not, I don't like somebody. It's, you want to find your own way because you want to find your own way, right? What's so hard with that? Even when I see people do it yourself, I'm like, hey, I'm going to do something different here. Like there's a step in there that I don't really want to do, and I'm going to do it this way. Like that is what makes us who we are. Trying to wear this pinky ring and it's not working. And that's what I mean. You can try things, and if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. But if it does work for you, then try it. Keep doing it. Who cares if it's not like anybody else, right? Like that's what the whole fucking purpose is that it's not like everybody else. Okay? That's the whole thing. Your individuality makes you, and it's time people started seeing that. It's time people start seeing, you know what? Maybe we do have to recognize that this person is different. We do have to recognize that maybe they're the alien in the family. They are not like anybody else. And we've been using that against them for so long. And we've been attacking their character for so long that honestly now we're just going to leave them alone. We're just going to let them be them. We're not going to do this. We're not going to try to contain them. We're not going to try to control them. We're not going to tell them what to do. Incoming message. If people aren't like you, guess what? That's a good thing. When people are like you, that's when you've got to step in and be like, I think there's something that you're not getting here, because the whole project isn't to follow exactly what I'm doing. It's to find your own. Okay? It's to find your own. And people have got to introduce you as that person that finds their own way now. Okay? Finds their own way to do stuff, finds their own path, finds their own journey, just finds their own. Okay? And honestly, I really suggest smoking weed. Okay? Start very, very, very small. Just puffs. Get it into your system. And honestly, smoke weed. It'll calm you down. It'll take the stress out of you. It'll take that edge off of you, that wants you to freak out, that wants you to see a traffic jam as something trying to fuck with you, right? Where it's like a traffic jam's a traffic jam. You're the one that decided to go out, right? Fucking puff some weed. Exist. People watch. Look around you, right? You do not get to tell people how to live their life. Okay? And vice versa. People don't get to tell you how to live your life. Okay? That is your job. If you want their advice, awesome. You can take it. If you don't want their advice, then guess what? They can say whatever they want, and you are allowed to back away. And I know that there are friends out there that cross these boundaries. There are family members out there that cross these boundaries. They tell you to be a certain way. They tell you you cannot act a certain way. You have to follow in the family footsteps. You have to listen to your mother and father. Actually, no, you don't. Your mother and father need to start listening to you. Okay? And that's the main part, is that your mother and father need to start listening to you. And let me tell you, loyalty does absolutely jack shit for you. Okay? People try to tell you to be loyal to the family, be loyal to work, be loyal to your boss, be loyal to your friends, blah, blah, blah. It's all fun and games to tell you to be loyal while they're fucking you up the ass. And you don't know because you're not looking. Right? People want to do you wrong. They want to steer you in the wrong direction. They want to cover up who you are, brainwash it, consistently tell you something so you'll believe it, and you'll wipe your own self away. Because the thing is this world is ridiculously scary. And every day, you risk your life. If you go out in public, if you drive, if you go to work, you're risking something. Because you wouldn't believe the amount of flukes that happen to people just on their way to work. And they never come home. Okay? And you think, it's the movies. It's the movies. That's not real life. One thing you have to realize is that the movies are based off of real life. It's not real life you have to worry about. It's seeing it in movies that you've got to worry about. Because once it's in movies, it's everywhere. And the second you think you're safe, the second you think that you've got, control the situation and you know everything, is the day you're going to get your ass kicked. Because even until your dying day, you will not know everything. But it's the journey. It's the hermiting and listening to your voice tell you where to go. Pulling back the strings and not talking to everybody about everything and going, I'm going to make this choice myself, because the world is scary. And to sit in a tiny little box because it's comfortable and you're comfortable there, the world needs to shake you now, because that comfort that you're living in is not helping you grow. It's actually stunting your growth. Right? And when we're grounded, honestly, we stay grounded for a bit, basically just to end one chapter or begin a chapter or begin a book and end it. Right? The hermit, to stay home or to stay loyal or to stay silent or quiet or in the dark, that's usually a story about why you chose to hide away. But now the world wants to see you. The world has things for you, and you can't be hiding at home because you're never going to see these options. Right? So, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay? If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Do not worry. All right? There will be another message along the way. If you want a personal message because you want to get into this, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. Okay, you can certainly hit me up on the old email and we can do a private reading for you. Okay, thank you for liking these videos, and thank you for listening, and thank you for watching, and thank you for everything that you do and everything that you give me and all the positive feedback. It's amazing. Okay, so I really want to just thank each and every one of you for this, and I really hope that it resonates for somebody. Okay, and that always remember, for entertainment purposes only. It's a needle in a haystack. You just never know if the shoe is going to fit. Okay, so that's why I said it's an old cow's opinion if it doesn't have anything to do with you. Okay, so that's it. Peace out. One love. Be good. Treasure each other, and have a good week.